so question number 25. Okay, they give us a parabola, a graph of a parabola, and they ask us to come up with the equation of it. So when we look at number 25, I'm not going to draw the picture, but they do tell you, we're assuming the vertex is negative 2, 4. I mean, it looks like it's the vertex, and it's labeled V. So that's a tip off that the vertex is negative 2, 4. Okay. Now, again, we talked about this on Monday. Oh, by the way, on Tuesday, we literally did nothing because there was literally not one person in class here on Tuesday. So there was nothing at all. Okay. So again, I want to make sure you guys understand. If your vertex is negative 2, 4, I mean, negative 2, 4. I mean, it looks sort of like this, but I mean, if I went like this, that's another parabola with a vertex negative 2, 4. This is the third one. They all have a vertex of negative 2, 4, but they're not all the same equation, okay? So you need more information, and they kind of gave you more information. And what I mean is this. And this is something I don't like. And I used this example, before, I think even with you guys. If I went like this, is this a 90-degree angle?
No.
Maybe. Would you guess yes or probably not?
No.
I would say very unlikely that it is. If I went like this, is that a 90-degree angle?
Yeah.
Yes, it is, because I said it was, okay? What I say, especially when I teach geometry, is just because something looks a certain way doesn't make it so, okay? But you have to make the assumption here. I mean, when you look at this, there's not enough information given unless you make an assumption. And what I mean is this. When you look at this graph, does it look like it goes through the point 1, 0? We've got to make that assumption, okay? Or it might look like it goes through the point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, negative 6, 0. Okay, is that negative 6? 1, 2, negative 5, 0. Okay, it looks like it goes through negative 5, 0. So, I mean, we only need one other point, okay? We're going to pick 1, 0. It also goes through 1, 0. Because again, unless you make that assumption, you can't do the problem. There's not enough information. So, we got to come up with our equation of our parabola. So our equation is y equals a. We put a there. A is something, and by looking at the graph, you should be able to tell me what kind of a number a is. When you look at the graph, it's got to be what kind of a number. Negative something. Negative something. I have no idea what, but it's negative something. Now, some students in other years have said, so do I put negative a? No, just put a. We're going to find out what a is. A is going to end up being a negative number, though. I mean, if you really wanted to put negative a there, you could. But when you solve for a, you know what a would end up being?
Just the opposite.
It would be a positive number, but then when you put the negative on it, it makes it negative. So I mean, it really doesn't matter. I would just put down a and just understand that it's going to be a negative number. If it isn't a negative number, we screwed up. Okay, and our vertex is negative 2, 4, so we put x plus 2 squared plus 4. Okay? Then we have to plug in the other point. Plug in 1, 0. Plug in 1 for the x and 0 for the y. So 0 equals a times 1 plus 2 squared plus 4. So we put it in vertex form, then we plugged in another point. Clean this up. 0, I'm going to show all my steps here. A times 3 squared plus 4. 0 equals a times 9 plus 4. We're going to subtract 4 to each side. So negative 4 equals a times 9. Divide by 9, we get negative 4 ninths equals a. And then the last thing you got to do, plug it in. And we've already said this, but I'll say it again. Does it make sense that it's negative 4 ninths or not? Yeah, it's got to be negative. We knew it was negative something, okay? And then it happened to be negative 4 ninths. If we did all that work and it came out with positive 4 ninths, we screwed up somewhere, okay? All right, we're crossing off 27 and 28. 29 and 31 are the same question we just did, they're just not a picture. There is no picture, okay? So they're all the same question. So the vertex is 0, negative 2. And it also goes through the point 325. Now, there is no picture. Do we need to draw a picture? You can if you want. It's not necessary, okay? You really don't need a picture. There's no picture here for this. I mean, there was on the paper. But, so we're going to have y equals a. I don't know what a is. And then x what? The vertex is 0, negative 2, so is it x plus 0 or x minus 0? It doesn't matter. Think about it, if you add 0 or subtract 0, would you rather I take $0 from you or give $0 to you? It's the same thing. Either way, I'm not doing anything, okay? So it's just x squared minus 2. Again, if you really want to put x plus 0 or x minus 0, knock yourself out. It really doesn't matter, okay? Then plug in the point 325. So 25 equals a times 3 squared minus 2. Again, they gave us the other point, 325. Clean it up, 25 equals a times 9 minus 2. Add 2 to each side. 25 and 2 is 27 equals a times 9. Divide by 9. A is 3. And be careful here. I'll have students that will do this, then they'll move on to the next question. If you do this on a test, I'm going to give you 4 out of 5 points. I'm not going to give you full credit though. You got to plug it in, okay? You did all that work, plug it in. Y equals 3x squared minus 2. Okay, so like I said, 29, 27, the same question as is 31, really. You gonna come to our track meet on Tuesday? Watch your brother? It's a home one.
Yeah, I will.
He's on the mile relay and what's he, high jump? High jump or long jump?
I think he's doing long jump.
Long jump
Stop.
and did I have him the 400? Or no, he's hurdling. He's doing the hurdles.
Oh, really?
I think so. Yeah, we got to go see that. Oh yeah, he was practicing hurdles yesterday. Yes, he was. I remember that's right. Yeah. So he got better as the day went along. Everybody's got off the first time to do the hurdles. So 31. Okay, vertex is 3,5. And then it says the x-intercept is is 0. The x-intercept is 0. Okay. Well, the x-intercept is 0 is the point 0, 0. Okay. Now, to help you guys out here, okay, look at number 32. We're not going to do number 32, but if it says the x-intercept is -4, this is for number 32. If it hits at -4,
Yeah.
careful, not 0, -4.
-4.
-4, 0. Okay? -4, 0. Okay, so you might want to make a note of that, okay? So 32, another way of saying the x-intercept is -4 is it goes through the point -4, 0. Okay? This one goes through 0, 0. Okay? All right, so again, y equals a x minus 3 squared plus 5. Then we plug in 0, 0. 0 equals a times 0 minus 3 squared plus 5. Again, I'm going to show every single teeny tiny step. You can skip some here and there though. A times -3 squared plus 5. -3 squared is positive 9. Subtract 5 to each side. 0 minus 5 is -5 equals a times 9. Divide by 9. A is -5/9. So your equation is -5/9 x minus 3 squared plus 5. Question on these. We're doing the same problem over and over and over, basically. So, what I'll probably do is this, okay? We are going to start a new section tomorrow and do our homework quiz tomorrow, but what I'll probably do is this. If the rest of the hour you can work on this, I think if you get right on this, you should be able to get pretty darn close to getting most of it done. And I know that there was no school or there was testing on Tuesday for juniors, and I know it's senior skip day for seniors. I get that, but you know, a virtual day is not supposed to be a free day. You could have worked on this, okay, on Wednesday. So what I'm getting at though is I'll give you the rest of the hour to work on this. If you get right on it though, you might be able to get it done. I'll give you a little bit of time to work on this tomorrow, but we are going to start a new section and do our homework quiz tomorrow as well. So you probably have maybe 15 minutes to work on it, 15 minutes for homework quiz. The rest of the time will be new material.